Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing well. So today I got for you this Glam Mocha Mousse makeup tutorial. I really hope that you enjoy, so let's get started. So today I'm gonna go out and I was inspired to do something neutral, wearable. So first I'm gonna moisturize the lips because I don't know if I'm gonna wear a matte liquid lipstick, and I bought this product. I absolutely love how it moisturizes the lips and it gives me the prettiest effect ever. This is a lip oil by Lady. Next, to prep my skin, I'm gonna apply some glow. Applied my favorite moisturizer and vitamin C. I'm gonna use this product by Glam, and this is the shade Fair Natural. This is Sunburst Glow. So I'm gonna apply a little bit. This product is very good, huge amount of products, and plus the product is affordable, so I really like to use this one and the Drunk Elephant. But I confess to you guys that this has been my favorite because it's just a liquid highlighter that you can use on top of the foundation if you like, or you can go before you apply foundation like I'm doing here. So this is how it looks, and the product is very good. So here you can see how it shines into the face. There's no glitter particles here, and it looks amazing to apply before the foundation. So I'm gonna apply in the highest points of the face. And what I like about this type of product is that it just emphasizes the moisturizer. You're gonna apply your favorite moisturizer first, and then you go over with a product like this. So I'm gonna just use a brush to spread it out exactly where I want it to be. I can spread it out using my fingers as well, but I'm gonna just blend too much the product into the moisturizer. That's why I like to do it like this, so I can focus exactly where I want the product. And what is left in the brush, I just apply in the rest of the face. Look how gorgeous it is. So tell me in the comments if you like the Glam products. Next, I'm gonna apply a little bit of primer. This is Professional by Benefit, and this is Pure Primer. I absolutely love this primer. I use it for many years. I'm gonna take just a small amount like this because I don't have to apply too much, and I got a lot of stuff in my face. So I'm gonna apply it just in the center. I think I take too much product. And it doesn't matter if I have applied the highlighter before because it's gonna just give me some blur. So just a little bit to hide the pores. I don't really like using primer anymore, just in the specific areas like this when I need. Now I'm gonna try the products that I was talking about, and this is a concealer by Glam. This is the Complexion Boost Concealer. So I bought these 3 shades, one to highlighter, the other to brighten the under eye area, and the other to contour. So first we are supposed to twist the product like this. Let's see how much I gotta do this.
Ooh, there is. But it's not like I saw on internet. They fool me?
Okay, so now let's do the others before I apply, because I don't know if it dries matte or if this is a moisturizing formula. Ooh, there we go. We did it. So this is the first time that I'm using this product. Let's start off with the bright pink to see how it goes. And I like to mix with the natural tone for my skin. So I'm gonna apply a little bit like this underneath the eyes, and let's see what happens here. I'm gonna take a brush to really diffuse the product. Ooh, there is a good coverage. There's a very good coverage, more than I was expecting. Look. Ooh. So I'm gonna just spread this out. As I want a more natural finish, I'm gonna use what is left in the brush to apply in a few other areas. Look the coverage and how much it covers the imperfections and dark circles. Because first I apply so much product and you see what happens to the rest of the face. But if you want to use just a small amount, this is amazing, guys. Look. Perfect coverage. Now I'm gonna apply a little more in the rest of the face because I don't really want to use foundation. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit of the concealer. And I wanna test out the long wear effect that the product promised. Let's see how long it lasts. And you guys can see how good is the coverage, just a few dots. You can see how it covers everything perfectly. And it looks like skin. It's even matching with my natural skin tone. Finish the face and now let's see the contour shade, and I think it's gonna look more like a bronzer for me. So let's see what happens. I know there's a product with a full coverage, so I'm gonna use just a small one first to see the end results. It's good. Okay, I'm gonna apply a little bit here. The foundation looks too light for me, the concealer that I used as a foundation. So I'm gonna try to mix everything to get a better finish. Let's just blend. I feel like this is a more moisturizing formula and not a dry formula. It's looking good. Can you see? Next, I'm gonna apply the blush, and I wanted to do a under eye blush technique. So I'm gonna try to use this product because this blush is too dark for me, but I absolutely love. This is the Dreamer by Mousse Cosmetics, and this is a cream blush. Look how gorgeous it is. Stunning. And so soft. I'm gonna show you closer. Look at this color, guys. How amazing it is. Stunning, guys. I'm gonna take with the same brush that I was applying the concealer, and so I'm gonna apply here under the eye. Oh, almost nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna try to take directly from the product and just spread it out, of course, in my hand. There we go. But I think for the under eye area, it's not so good. So I'm gonna switch the technique, and so I'm gonna apply it just in the cheekbones, like this. So the under eye area looks more bright. I'm gonna touch up here in the under eye. I think if I used a reddish blush, it's gonna look amazing for the under eye technique, but not this one. You can see this dark area right here. This is because of the blush. And here as well. And I don't like it. So using a fluffy brush like this, I'm gonna remove the excess product from here, and I'm gonna try to diffuse it here to brighten the area a little more. Looking way better. Also, I really need to remove the excess product from the eyelids. Ooh. A full coverage product is always a full coverage product. So basically, we're done. Next, I'm gonna set under the eyes and a little bit all over the face using translucent powder by Huda Beauty. This is the Duo Easy Bake, and here we got two different shades. The pinkish is Cherry Peach. No, Cherry Peach is called the Duo. So we got Cherry Blossom in the pink side, and peach pie in the peach side. Ooh, so here we got the mix of colors. Look how amazing! Especially to bright under the eyes and to remove even more the dark circles. So first, I'm gonna just take off any excess product and the creasing. I'm using a dry beauty sponge. Now I'm gonna take the product through the powder puff like this. Remove the excess product here in the back of my hand and just set here. And now again, the same thing. Remove the excess and apply. I just set the whole face. Now I'm gonna apply Laura Mercier, and this is the finishing powder, Highlight 1. This is called. I absolutely love how it glows in my skin. So I'm gonna apply just in a few areas to really finish off the effect in my face. Just a toe chip. Because I think the translucent powder is good, but it takes off a lot of the glow. So if you're into matte skin, you're gonna love this powder. And what I like about it is that it's a thin powder. This by Laura Mercier and also Huda Beauty translucent. So I'm gonna apply just a small amount, and this is how it looks. Now to really finish off the skin, I'm gonna apply a bronzer by Melt Cosmetics. This is the shade Santa Barbara Ultra Matte Powder Bronzer, and this is like this. I absolutely love this product, but for me, I think this color is too dark, but it doesn't matter because I set my skin really well. So I'm gonna apply a little bit here, a little bit here, and I'll just blend it out so we don't have any harsh lines, any problems. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna use what is left in the brush just to really diffuse the product. And it kind of looks as a contour for me. Now let's move on to the eyes, and I'm gonna use this Science palette by Pillowies again because this palette is gorgeous, stunning, and I absolutely love how pigmented the eyeshadows are and the colors stunning. The quality is so good. And this is so big that I almost cannot hold it to show you guys. So I'm gonna use the Mocha Mousse tones. I still didn't choose my brushes, but I want to show you the colors that I want to use for today's look. I was thinking of use a eyeshadow base, but I got a lot of concealer in the eyelids, so I don't need any eyeshadow base. And I'm gonna use today this shimmery brown, this brown, dark brown eyeshadow, a light shade to highlight, maybe a little bit of this one, but I'm not sure, and this shade right here as well, and maybe to create some depth in the look, this one. So the first shade is this one right here. I'm gonna apply in the other corners of the eyes and a little bit in the crease, working circular motions as always. This palette's so heavy, by the way. So first, before I do anything else, I'm gonna start the placement of the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna apply right here. Can you see how pigmented it is? And I'm not using any eyeshadow base, just the concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna apply in the crease as well, like this, to the middle. So now I can start to diffuse the edges, just using what is left in the brush. I'm gonna work in circular motions like this, bringing this eyeshadow to the inner part. And if you like the cat eye effect, you can go like this, pulling out a little bit. But if you don't like, you can just finish like this for a more almond shape. So now carefully just take your time to blend. I'm gonna take a little more. If you like, you can go for more neutral brown eyeshadows, but I decided to go to the reddish. It matches better for me. But no problem, you can go however you like. Here, I don't want to go far up with this eyeshadow because I really like the contrast in the brow bone. So I'm gonna apply just like this. And with a clean brush, later I finish to diffuse the eyeshadow if needed. Or I can just remove the excess product using a paper towel. Next, I'm gonna apply this lighter shade, still matte. And I'm gonna apply here in the tear duct area and in the brow bone, like this, just to help me to diffuse the colors even more. So I'm gonna go back with the brush that I was blending this brown eyeshadow and just diffuse it. I really like to go back and forth with the brushes when I'm creating a smoky eye like this, so we got a better finishing for the eyeshadows. Now I'm gonna apply just a little bit of the shimmery eyeshadow. This is a amazing brown shade. I'm gonna do a swatch for you guys to see what I'm talking about because the color is stunning. Look. So I'm gonna apply just here in the middle to give me the final touch for this makeup look, but not too much. And now the darkest brown just in the roots of the lashes, especially here in the other corners. Moving on to the lips, I'm gonna use a Brazilian brand lip liner. And now to conclude the makeup look, I'm gonna use this lip gloss by Glam, and this is the shade Caramel Wave. I absolutely love this color, but the first time that I used, I felt that I could have applied a lip liner, and now I did it. This color, stunning, guys. What do you think? What do you think about this lip gloss? This is how we finish this makeup look. And that's it for this video. I really hope that you love it much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Also, comment down below what you think about this makeup look and the next products that I want to see here in this channel. And I see you later in the next one.